Yo, yo. We up in here. It's Kadir's Real Talk. Real Talk with Kadir. Let's get into it. If you in the room with me, get in tune with me. Ain't no secret. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, I don't know what you're waiting on. Smash that like button. Drop some comments. Engage. Talk to me and I'll talk back. Ain't no secret. Share the video if you like it. Today menu. Wack100, man. The fake exposure is being exposed as we hear today. The fake exposure is being exposed. Without further ado, let's get straight into it, man, because I'm tired of Wack100, honestly, yo. I'm really tired of this old dude, man. He is a cancer to our culture. He is against our culture. Honestly and truly, I feel like the man needs to be canceled when it comes to our culture. I feel like he's really taking our black brothers away from us, man. Now, I know some gonna say, how can you say that when people make their own decisions, right? But you gotta watch his play. And this is the reason why what T Grizzly is saying right now, I believe 100%. I feel like this is how he manipulates. I feel like he's a federal agent, allegedly, y'all. Everything I speak on is alleged, but I truly feel like Wack100 is a federal agent. And what he do is he manipulates. You know what I'm saying? He gets our brothers to get on the Beyonce and Jay-Z internet and expose themselves trying to validate or prove that they not what Wack100 is saying that they are. Like, and we've been watching him do this for over 10 plus years. It's still speculations on this big U Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it. That's why I said Jim Jones and Wack100, I really feel like they are real brothers. Brothers of the agency. You know what I'm saying? You got one on the East Coast, you got one on the West Coast. Everybody has a part to play in this dark evil industry that we now know about. Everybody has a part to play. And that's why you will be able to come to the channel of EIG, Ain't No Secret Podcast, where we expose industry goofies. And Wack100 and Jim Jones, they are at the top of the list of the industry goofies. Yeah? Ain't no secret. Copyright fair use, man. Everything I speak on is for educational and entertainment purposes only. These clips and videos that I show are owned by the original creators. Fair use, y'all. Let's see what DJ Academic and Wack100 has to say. T-grizzly said he has a proposition. And I believe that Wack can't get rid of that. He can't go against that. And yo, listen, not for nothing, right? Let me just throw this out there real quick because I started this and I ain't go through the whole video. I just started from the beginning. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and react to this. But again, we know when Wack100 is lying, he gets loud. He got to talk over you, or he'll hang up the phone, act like he lost connection or whatever. You know what I mean? Real goofy shit. Yesterday, right? And I'm gonna drop another video from that video yesterday. Yesterday, this man was happy to speak about the so-called paperwork that he has on T-Grizzly that he's willing to bet 50,000. That's the first thing he'll do too. He'll fake act like he big money dude. He's just a fucking goofy, man. Excuse me, but he's an old goofy. That's what really be like. It cringes me because it's like, oh, you so old. Yeah, this your life. What you gonna be doing 20 years from now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still a puppet? You done took down so many Ricos, allegedly, y'all. But you still on this, homie? You keep talking about R&B. Ain't you? And didn't we just hear about you getting a divorce? You know what I'm saying? It's listen, I'm doing my homework on you, homie. I'm really doing my homework on you, Wack 100, because I feel like you and Krishan also had something to do with Ronnie Doe, allegedly. Allegedly. So, but see, when you are a federal agent, you just get all sorts of passes. There's all sorts of passes, but we have to unalive the fake, unalive the fake paperwork that is being produced by this man. Kill that shit, bro. We have to stop allowing this man to produce fake paperwork on our brothers. We have to stop allowing this man to come to tear down our brothers, especially the brothers who have, they not even worried about you, homie. You got brothers who you choose while they're down, you choose to kick them either further while they're down. Majority of the people is coming out of jail. You going to, you got a team with 55 exposures. I bet they got a whole bunch of paperwork on you. That's probably where it started at. You went and had all them people to investigate to see how much paperwork people can find on you. You probably went and got rid of this shit, right? So now you feel comfortable enough to get on here and start talking. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Drop it in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Is Wack 100 a federal agent? Fair use.
Honestly. They said, but after those three things don't work, he brings it to no jumper. And after that, to really kick the bitch off, he comes to the biggest. And you know who the biggest is? There ain't nothing bigger than the chat. He comes to you. And I'm like, well.
Now, real quick, because what he's explaining right now is exactly the play. That's his play. That's why when y'all hear him, when he calls or when he get on the phone with academic, first thing he said, I'm sending it to you right now. Is you going to put it up? I'm going to send it to you right now. Is you going to put it up? Man, I'm about to send you this paperwork. Is you going to put it up? That's his whole play. That's his whole manipulative play. Honestly and truly, right? Here's the thing. I promise you, when academics goes on stream, Wack 100 is alerted. He's watching the stream right now. You heard? I could promise you that. He gonna act like he not. But this is his life right here, yo. This is Wack 100 life, man. So he's watching the stream right now. Pay attention, because this is the truth. He starts with Clubhouse, goes from Clubhouse to the 100 show, from the 100 show to Instagram, from Instagram to no jumper, to academics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Each platform, this is how he pumps what he pumps, and this is how he gets what he gets. I mean, he's a hustler. I never would knock a hustler, but when you can't call it a hustle when you are using, your hustle is consisted of tearing the people who looks exactly like you down. That doesn't make no sense to me.
Wack's our guy. Wack is our guy. We got to be honest. Wack's our guy.
He's not my guy.
He's great entertainment. And, when we've really gotten into the weeds of fact-checking certain stuff, we've gotten, I think his credibility is pretty good. They said, well, why don't he drop this alleged paperwork? He got it. I said, well, Wack said he will drop the paperwork, but I think he wants a better 50,000. That's what the conversation was in our last stream, right? Now, this is why I got to call Wack today. After talking with T-Grizzly, they have sweetened the pot so much, it's going to be incumbent on Wack to drop whatever paperwork that proves that T-Grizzly is a snitch, right? So T-Grizzly, and I talked to him this morning, I'm telling you on the phone. He said, number one, because he was asking, he said, what paperwork did he send to you? I said, he sent me the first page. He's like, come on, use your brain. When has Wack been reluctant to drop the whole paperwork? Why? And I said, all right, well, so they said, what did he send you? Because you never put it on screen. I guess they watched the stream. I said, well, it was an appellate document for this guy, and I guess this guy named is Shooter. And they said, Wack, use your brain. The guy in question, Wack, even admitted he never got charged. How are you appealing? How are you appealing a conviction that you were never even convicted of? Not gonna lie, that kind of make a little sense. They said, well, if T-Grizzly pointed somebody on the lineup, where's the proof of this? When you do that, even if it's a pitcher lineup, you gotta put your initials near the thing, circle it, sign off on it. Where is it? They brought up some compelling points. Now, I cared about the money point first. They said they were down to do wack100 one better. They said they're more than down to put up 50,000. They said they're down to put up 250,000. And trust me, they showed me all the jewelry. They said we could back it in jewelry or we could back it in cash. They said we'll do 250,000 to wack100 one. That's like a parlay, right? It's like a 10-leg parlay. So they said they're 250,000 to wack100 10,000 if he could provide whatever he claims that T-Grizzly supposedly snitched. And show the veracity of these papers, because they did ask me, they said, Ack, we watch you break down every case. How come Wack got some magic paperwork that you couldn't find? Didn't you try to find it on stream? I said, I didn't try to find it. I don't know. Well, Wack said the lawyer for the guy got it. And then they brought up some other. What you mean? How did Wack send you an appeal paperwork? Because the front page was something going in the courts of appeal. But then I'll be good if T-Grizzly don't show up to court. Well, I don't know if you guys know how the appeal process works. When you submit something for an appeal, the witness don't show up to court. You submit writs and briefs, which are like, just documents kind of stating your whatever and supporting your case. There's nobody showing up to court. The trial's over. You're appealing a conviction, not going to trial. So I'm like, ugh. I don't know. However, T-Grizzly strongly felt, and I want to be very open, and I'm gonna be transparent for the audience. He felt like this was a ploy and a play by Wack, and he feels there might be a couple reasons. Because I kept asking him, I said, why would Wack just randomly pull this out of the air, right? And for what he said, I think Wack might be trying to do the big you play on me. And I didn't know what that meant, but I got a further explanation. He's like, listen, Wack has been trying to get me to engage him in speaking about criminality or lack thereof online. Whether it's about fake paperwork, wild accusations, or anything else. I don't know. So, what I'll be trying to and attempting to do today is I'll be presenting, and I could verify he said it to me on the phone. I didn't record no phone calls. That's not my thing. But he said to me on the phone call, you could tell Wack I got $250,000 to his 10,000 if he could prove that whatever paperwork he has that I supposedly told is actually valid paperwork that comes from the district attorney or actually from the police officers who supposedly did the investigation. They also told me the detective, because when I guess they were listening to Wack read the thing, the detective or the police officer that conducted the interview where T-Grizzly pointed out the person, they said that person is actually like the deputy, the only person that matches that name in LA PD or county, whatever, is a cop that's actually one of the highest ranked cop. He wouldn't be doing a interview with a suspect, which again, this is the money aspect of this makes this compelling. So I know Wack is not into the art of capping. And I also understand T-Grizzly's point of saying, I don't want to fall into the trap of Big U, where I'm going back and forth speaking on possible criminality, because he suspects that this is a thing to bait him out, that Wack might try to throw a scud missile to speak about other things to try to get him federally inquired by whatever. I don't know. But he did have one, seemingly like one of his right-hand guys who, well, that's the guy who clearly he's with T-Grizzly, because he showed me T-Grizzly's jewelry. He's like, yo, this is $250,000 right here. He's down to get on here. And if Wack could show otherwise, Wack would be the recipient of $250,000. But they are adamant to say if Wack can't prove that whatever paperwork, and they even said, if he got the full paperwork, you should post it. We all want to see it. And then we all want to public.
Here's the thing, right? Now pay attention to when wack100 get on the phone, y'all. I need for y'all to really pay attention to this goofy. All right? I gotta pay attention to this old ass goofy. We need for this goofy to get off the internet, man. We need for wack100. He either got to stop doing what he's doing as far as trying to tear down our people. Why he not trying to go find out if all them Caucasians over there is actual federal agents? Ask him that. Let's ask him that. Why he always got to figure out what's going on with our brothers? I don't see nothing that he does to help uplift the culture. He is a cancer to our culture. Again, watch how he blows it off. He tried to make it seem like he was not interested in this bullshit. Like he's a fraud, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's a fraud. And here's the thing, right? I meant to bring this up about him and Lil Zay Osama. I feel as if, being that he's in Cali, right? And Lil Zay Osama is police. I listen, ain't no way you got 14 months by the federal system for a switch. Ain't no way, bro. Especially knowing, ain't no way, bro. But listen, ain't no secret. I said what I said. I mean that. So what I see, when I said what I said by that is saying, you know, those people, right? You know, the higher ups. Yo, wait, that's a part of us now. He a part of the team. Leave him alone, wack100. He got off of Lil Zay. He ain't do no further investigation like he doing everybody else, right? He ain't do no other shit. He just got off him. You know what I'm saying? That's because, yeah, Lil Zay is one of them people, man. He one of them. He not one of them shooters. He not one of them real people. He's one of them agents too, gang. You understand me? Y'all gotta go do y'all homework on. Go do y'all homework on. It wasn't just a switch that he got caught with. It was supposed to be, supposedly, allegedly, 36 guns that actually got caught. Nobody's talking about that. But that's just a whole nother video. Again, listen to how wack100 try to take this away from him and put it on the little snitch dude. The little snitch dude. And we know he a snitch. The one that's calling T-Grizzly a snitch, We know for a fact that he's a snitch because he's on FaceTime telling on his homies. He's ready to get all his homies unalive to save himself. What you call that? A rat. Ain't no secret. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Drop a comment. Do y'all feel as though Wack100 is a federal agent? Share the video.
Publicly look it up. There ain't no secret paperwork. Why would there be a secret paperwork? We will see. We will see. All right. So I'm gonna hopefully get Wack100 and also this other individual. I believe his name is where's my phone? I believe his name is Dogface. Dogface. That's an interesting name, right? See if we can get both of them on at the same time, and we're going to try to figure out and get to the bottom of this. T-Grizzly feels that this is a campaign that is not on surface level. Wack just randomly trying to figure out who told. Also, which I might have to try to get this audio. They then told me, and this is the last thing I'll say before I try to get them both on the line. They said, let's put this in perspective. If T-Grizzly told on one guy, that guy actually didn't do the crime. Because supposedly there's a video of T-Grizzly talking to the guy that they said he told on. And that guy told T-Grizzly, hey, brother, I didn't rob your house. And the guy named 4 other people who supposedly robbed the house. So T-Grizzly and his demeanor is, if I told, why would I tell on the guy that I have on video saying I didn't do it? Those 4 did. And second of all, why would we be listening to the guy in jail now who's using this as an unrelated case, but he's the one who told me who robbed my house? If anybody's the snitch, it's him. So again, we got the Spider-Man meme.
Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that right there. Those are key facts. Key facts into why this shit don't make sense at all. Again, see, here's the thing also, which I got, which I not, Wack100 also took this to Poetic Flacco. There's a video with Poetic Flacco on the phone with this shooter guy too, right? So I'm pretty sure if you go and see, I'm pretty sure what Wack100 is doing right now, because you know what he does. He manages all the informants. He manages them, like, 6ix9ine, like he manages all of the informants, you know what I'm saying? So he making it seem like, see, here's the thing too. Let me get right back to the video. Wack100 make it seem like he always trying to expose these fake dudes, right? And the last video that I've seen him and academics talking, he was like, yeah, I told nephew that shit he did with T-Grizzly. I don't approve of that shit, but hey, we're going to get to the bottom of this T-Grizzly shit. See, he's throwing it off. First and foremost, once you seen that he was doing that bullshit, he did that rat shit, he did that cornball shit, he did that disloyal ass shit to his homies. Why would you even choose to still interact with that man knowing that he ain't credible? His word ain't credible. The man said he was facing 30 years to life. He should be home next week. Go and look up the video with Poetic Flacco and Baby Shooter and Wack100. I promise y'all, ain't no secret.
Once again, it's like when Thug called Gunna a rat, and basically and Woody a rat, and then Woody said, nigga, you ratted. It's a Spider-Man meme. Okay. Should we hop into this first before we get to Alicia Andrews and a few other things, or what? Should we hop into that or what? You tell me. By the way, quick update for the people on the Academy page. Donate link, I think, is only available on the Academy channel. It's only available. I couldn't use both. I wish I could. Or maybe I could get a custom one to spam in the other chats, right? But if you guys do want to donate, we're putting I think we're trying to raise $1,000 right now. Again, whatever we raise on match, hopefully we could go above it, but we'll see. We got 7 days. Okay. So should we get into that? There's a few other things I want to talk about. The Wayne Cash Money versus. There's some stuff I want to talk about there. Mm-hmm. Yep. A few things I want to talk about there. Your older brother's in Trelawney. Man, I hope all is well for him. Okay. Call Wack. We could get to the bullshit. And we could get there quite quickly. Okay. To the bullshit. He gets loud. He gets, you know how Wack gets. And sometimes it derails actual fact finding and you know, a proper way of figuring out what's the truth. Right? Okay. Let me call Wack. Yeah, I think we should call Wack. Let's bring Wack on first. Okay, let me make sure. I'll text the other individual saying I'm going to call him soon. Let's go. Here we go, people. I don't like doing phone calls top of the stream, but wait, why am I calling Wack on FaceTime? What the hell? Okay, call him regular. Let's get to it.
I don't got it. No. I don't got nothing after to confirm. Yeah. It might have bounced back or something. Yo.
What?
What up, bro?
I have a huge update and I have a proposition. By the way, I'm on stream. I have a proposition that I've been told to forward to you. You want to hear it? So this morning I spoke to T-grizzly.
Yeah, because then okay.
And T-grizzly
infatuated with this T-grizzly nigga. Okay, what's up?
So T-grizzly told me. Well, he watched the stream. So T-grizzly told me, and he said, "Listen,
how you gonna say he infatuated, but you
Wack
brought this to
Wack, on me.
You brought this to his attention."
Wait, slow down. Now I'm disrespecting T-grizzly. You's a bitch ass nigga. Fuck you and what you stand for. Because
see y'all. Why? But as a man, right? As a man, that man trying to clear his name, bro. Just when you know, like, you know how a kid get mad real quick when they know they lying. Then they try to like get this aggressive tone, and you know what I mean, everything else is out the window. We know we should be saying fuck everything that you got going on and what you stand for, because you stand for nothing, homie. Wack, you stand for nothing, bro. You're a disgrace to our people, bro. Literally, you're a disgrace to our people, bro. I promise you, homie. Like, you are one of the ones that, like, hate is a strong word, but I strongly dislike you, bro. I strongly dislike you. And it's sad to say, but I'm gonna say this. I hope a lot of people feel the same as I feel about you, Wack 100, because I'm watching you really destroy lives, bro. You're destroying lives, man, with no remorse. But you let them Caucasians treat you like a house Negro as you are. Ain't no secret. I said what I said. Goofy.
Because if you listen to the shit, you heard Baby Shooter himself. Don't put it on me, nigga. Now fuck you. Now it's gonna be a campaign. You bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. You ain't nobody, nigga. You just a big body and soft as cotton. Fuck you, what you stand for, nigga, and let it stay there. Act for him to hear Shooter himself say it. Fuck you mean I'm running the campaign?
What he
You feel what I'm saying?
You know, he thinks you're running the campaign because you're stamping the paperwork.
No. He can't act because he heard the man himself. You feel what I'm saying?
But
that's why I put him on the phone with you.
Yeah, he heard all that, but he feels.
Yo, y'all hear Wack? You lying, bro. Bro, do you not think that this is the thing, right? This where either you mad old, either Wack 100 mad old and he got amnesia, or he just a real he's a bona fide super beyond goofy, right? Because listen to him. He said he heard no. He watched the stream, He watched the stream, Wack. Before you put that baby rat shooter on the phone, you was pumping that mall. You was pumping it, bro. You, Wack 100, you was pumping it. The only reason why you put the baby rat shooter on the phone so he could solidify it. So he could solidify what you're saying. Don't be trying to play us, and that's the thing, bro. You think everybody is just illiterate. Here's what you do to academics. I notice this all the time. You get loud, like academics explain. You get loud. This when we know you lying, bro. You know what I mean? You caught red-handed. Yeah. You got to tell us how you can't get the paperwork. It's gonna take mad days, and then we just gonna try to make this shit blow over. But nah, bro, you gonna have to stand on this. I promise y'all this. I'm gonna make him stand on this.
You're pushing fake
ain't
paperwork.
No real shit. Nigga, if you hear the man saying it, see, me running the campaign is me just saying something and not telling nobody where I got it from, right?
Yeah.
That's not what's going on. You hear the man. You heard the man say, I told him this shit 10 months ago. What did he say I told him when he verbally told me? What did I tell him? You gotta send me something. So if I was running the campaign, I started it 10 months ago, right?
Okay, so that's his thing. He's saying the paperwork that you're stamping isn't real, and he said he has $250,000 to your 10,000 if you can provide accurate paperwork. That
great. I'm going in. I talked to the attorney myself the other day. I said, this week, let me come see you, sit down, let me see you, print it out, all that shit myself. So I just told him that shit yesterday. So I'm gonna go in
Yo, here's where academics is goofy too, though, right? Because nah, bro, this where you supposed to call Wack 100 out on his shit and say, bro, it's 2025. Why you gotta go sit down with that man and get the paperwork? Why he just can't send it to you? Same way you be sending it to academics. I just sent you the paperwork. Did you get it? Did you get it? I just sent you the paperwork. Did you get it? Bro, you be lying. You're a goofy. You're a real life goofy, act. And the reason why you're a real life goofy is because You allow Wack100 to get on this goddamn Beyonce and Jay-Z internet and lie. And lie. I don't like you or this nigga, man. I don't like y'all. I said what I said.
So, you think I like you? Let me let you in on a secret. I don't. So, you think I talk to you because you're cool? Another secret. I don't. So, you think me gives a fuck about you? Another secret. I don't.
Seriously. Like, we don't. Wack. We really don't care about you, bro. We tired of you. This is the way you stay relevant. This is the only way you stay relevant. If you not fake exposing nobody, you have nothing to get on Beyonce and Jay-Z's internet about. This is what keeps you relevant. Pay attention, yo.
On there and shit like, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck. I hope he ain't a rat. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no. Now, if the nigga want an issue with me, then I can start making it an issue and start digging on some other shit.